What's up, boys and girls? It's Bruno here. I'm at my cave right now, and tonight I got first place uh, with my zombies deck, and I shared the first place with Zach. So in our locals, we only go to 3 matches, and after that, normally we have like 2 people that are in first place, and we don't have a chance to play against each other. So we share first place, which is really nice. It was really cool because my first match was against a zombie deck as well. Mirror matches are always hard. I mean, it's tough playing against a deck that I really like. And as well, I played against was X-Saber Tri-Brigade, which is really nice. James Nash, which has a YouTube channel, I'm going to leave in the description. He gives and explains like how good the deck is, and it is really good. You can make loops, you can make big attack monsters, you can make Appaloozas bring to the field and a ton of negates. I'm going to leave his channel in the description. And my last match was against Unchained, which is really nice. Abomination Unchained, which is really nice. But the cool thing about my deck, I'm going to show you guys today, the zombie deck, which it is really consistent already by itself, but it's different because you can make Dragoon without discards. You actually don't need Predaplant, you actually don't need Dark Magician or Red Eyes Bee Dragon, or even Red Eyes Fusion. I mean, I still play these cards in my deck just for safety, because if I can't go into Dragoon in the other way, I still can go in the traditional way, which is with Predaplant. But I made a combo, and it took me literally 2 hours sitting down, analyzing stuff, and trying to think like, how can I bring this into this deck and not being locked out with Anaconda. So this deck list that I'm going to share with you guys are something that you've never seen before on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I never seen actually no one doing this combo this way. Probably someone did something similar, but I feel like for zombies, I'm the first one doing this, and I'm claiming that I'm the first one. So if you know anyone that has done this before on a zombie deck, let me know in the comments because I'm really curious. But let's go into the deck profile. I'm sure you guys are gonna love this. So let's go into this deck profile. It's gonna be pretty nice. I'm sure you guys are gonna like. So the best starter, definitely Shirinui Solitary, guys. I'm learning English, so bear with me on these names. So this guy's really nice. It sucks when you get Ash, because you lose a body. His effect is you can send a zombie to your control, especially some other zombie from your deck with 0 defense. So if you send himself to the graveyard and they Ash, I mean, yeah, that's it, but you still have like filler things that you can do that will lead you into a full combo. So no stress, guys. So 3 Solitaries. Then normally what you summon with the Solitaries is the Uni-Zombies. So we play 3 Uni-Zombies. It's a Foolish Burial for zombies from your deck to the graveyard, and also you can discard a card to increase its level by 1. And same thing with the Foolish Burial, you increase its level by 1. And then we play 2 Gozukis, which is the same thing as Uni-Zombie. Send a zombie from your deck to the graveyard, and then the second effect is when this guy is sent to the graveyard, you can banish another zombie from your graveyard and special summon a zombie from your hand, which is really nice. Then we play 2 Mizukis, which is Gozuki's brother. Banish itself from the graveyard, special summon a zombie from your graveyard. Doesn't matter the level. Really good effect. If you have Zombie World on the field, you can loop a lot of stuff. 1 Necro World Banshee. A lot of people say, "Oh, why don't you play 2?" But honestly, if this is a card that you want to discard when you have in your hand, that's not something you want to have in my hand. I feel like I want to have every single card in my hand. I need those cards in my hand. Necroworld Banshee, if I want in my hand just because I want to discard, is not really valid, because if I don't have a card to discard, this card is going to be dead in my hand, and I'm just not going to normal summon that. So 1 Plague Spreader Zombie, because his effects are really good in your hand and in the graveyard. A normal summon of this can lead you into a freaking full combo as well, so really nice. Glow Bloom, just 1, because it locks you into zombie monsters, and then also can special summon a really good card from your deck, but that's not a card that I want to see in my hand. I can normal summon that, yeah, but it's not what I want to do as well. Doom King Beldrock, it's a negate and a banish per turn, so it's just really nice to be able to do those, like use both effects once per turn. A lot of disruption, and then if you have Zombie World on the field, it's pretty much game for your opponent. 1 Jacobolin, During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can banish him from your field, and then you can special summon a zombie from either player's graveyard. You can, if you have zombie world, you can make your opponent like lose, I don't know, like a monster reborn or something similar. If he has a graveyard effect that needs a monster, you can just steal his monster as a quick effect, which is really nice. Then we play Danger Bigfoot, Danger Tsukinoko, Danger Jackalope, and Danger Nasty. Accelerates the deck, gives you extra bodies, and if you have something in your hand that you don't want, you might be able to hit it right. It sucks when you start with Bigfoot in your hand, you use Bigfoot and your opponent hits the Bigfoot, so you just lost a card, but it's really rare. And then the breed cards we play a Dark Magician and Red Eyes Beat Dragon. So, especially this rarity, gives you extra powers in the duel. It makes that you don't draw them. Just kidding. But this is really nice. Even though they're vanillas, it gives you a lot of respect. Daskbot 001 and Mecha Phantom Beast Colt Wing. So this is like the engines that you run in this deck. They're separated. You don't use them together. They're like two different engines. So if you draw into Daskbot's not a problem, or if you draw into one of these, not a problem as well. Because like I said, you can actually go into Dragoon without using these guys as well. And I'm gonna show you guys this combo, which is fun. Okay, and then that was it for like the main monster stuff. And then we also have hand traps, which is their monster as well, but hand traps. And then 3 ashes, 3 draw unlock birds. In this format specifically, draw unlocks hits really hard, and I love it. 2 infinity permanences. I don't play 3 just because I don't have space in the deck, and as well I don't feel like 3 in this deck, so 2 is good enough. 2 zombie world. There's no need to play 3. 1 is too low, 2 is perfect, 3 is too much. You don't want to draw into 2 of this or like more like than you need. It's really searchable, really easy. I play a terraforming. It makes it even easier to search. Foolish Burial can send whatever you want. You can send Bellatrock to the graveyard. You can send Mizuki, Gozuki. You can send, I don't know, whatever you want to send. Really good card in this deck. Call by the Grave to protect you in your first turn. And then I play 1 Red Eyes Fusion and 3 Super Polymerizations. It's kind of mandatory to have Red Eyes Fusion since we play Dragoon, so it makes sense. That was it for the main deck. We have 40 cards, and this deck has a lot of disruption in your opponent's turn. Let's go into the extra deck. I play 1 Avenging Savior. As well, I play 1 Vampire Sucker. It's kind of hard to get the cards. Vampire Sucker, and 1 Salamangreat Almirage, which is just like the regular like general monster stuff that you can summon. They just require 2 zombies, which is really nice. Then I play Super Polymerization targets. I have Dragon Necro, Nether Soul, Mud Dragon of the Swamp, and then Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. That's it for our Super Polymerization targets. Mud Dragon comes really handy, just to let you guys know. I would play always that if you play Super Poly. Dragoon package, Anaconda and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, so yep. And then for the other package, I have Crystal Hockey Fibrax, Mecha Phantom Beast, Auroradon, Faunal Pulse Dragon, Hero of the Arclight, Muddy Mud Dragon, Shooting Riser Dragon, and Borlode Savage Dragon. This combo is insane. Because of Muddy Mud Dragon, you can actually go into Dragoon without Red Eyes Fusion, which is really, really nice. And I'm going to explain the combo to you guys, and it's not hard at all. I mean, it might be hard to memorize, but it is a really nice combo. And then to finish up, we have my side deck, which I normally don't share, but I don't care. So 3 Nibiru's, 1 Harpy, 2 Cosmic Cyclone for back row removal, 3 Dark Ruler No More if your opponent's trying to Dark Ruler over you, and then we have 3 Evilly Matches, and then 3 Rivalry of Warlords. If your opponent plays a really diverse deck with a ton of different like types, Rivalry, it's a card by itself that will make you win the game if you're going first. So yeah, that's it for the deck. Let's go into the combos. Okay guys, so to start this thing, this combo, what are you gonna need? And just to let you guys know, this combo, as I said already, you're gonna summon Dragoon without any of these 3 cards. And I'm gonna be explaining. I created this combo. I'm gonna claim that it's mine because I never see anyone doing, and I did it by myself. I was sitting in front of my deck for 2.5 hours to train and do this, and I was able to accomplish. So I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that, and I'm kind of like psychopath about it as well. So you're gonna normal summon your Solitary, and you just need a Mizuki in your hand as well. So activate Solitary, send to the graveyard to special summon your Uni-Zombie from deck. Then after that, you're gonna activate the effect to send a zombie from your deck to the graveyard, which you're gonna send your Gozuki. Gozuki effect is gonna trigger in a graveyard to banish another zombie and special summon a zombie from your hand, which is gonna be Mizuki. So then you can already link those two into your your Crystal Hulky Fibrex. Along with that, right now, Crystal Hulk Fibrex effect is gonna activate, triggering to special summon Deskbot from your deck because he's a tuner, and then you can use your Mizuki's effect to banish and special summon your Gozuki. Gozuki effect activates to send another Mizuki from your deck to the grave. So now you have another Mizuki to use the effect already. Then you're gonna link 3 for, that's not the extra deck, for your Auroradon, Mech Phantom Beast Auroradon. His effect's gonna trigger, allowing you to special summon 3 machine tokens level 3 into your field. And Deskbot effect is gonna be able to trigger to special summon itself from the graveyard. Then right now you can Synchro 7 into your Shooting Riser Dragon. So Shooting Riser Dragon effect, it's going to allow you to send a monster from your deck to the graveyard and not use the monster's effect for the rest of the turn, but reduce its level equal to the level of the monster. So if you send Necroworld Banshee, his level is going to reduce in 4, and now he's level 3. Now you can use Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon's effect to tribute 2 monsters and special summon Mecha Phantom Beast from your deck, which is going to be Cold Wing. Cold Wing effect is going to activate, allowing you to special summon 2 more tokens, machine level 3, and now it's going to trigger once again the effect of our Deskbot in your graveyard because it's now once per turn, and you will be able to synchro into 4 into your let's see, Phantom Pulse Dragon. You're not going to activate his effect because if you do, you're going to lose literally everything. You're not going to be able to summon any monsters except Synchro for the rest of the turn, and that's not the point. Just give him a level 4, that's what we need, amped or board, and yeah, pretty much. So then, Mizuki's on graveyard, banish, special summon Uni-Zombie from your graveyard, and now you're going to Synchro summon into level 6, which is going to be our Muddy Mud Dragon. Then what are you going to do here? You have 2 options. You can activate his effect and send Shooting Riser to special summon or Dragoon from our extra deck. Muddy Dragon substitutes for a fusion monster, and as well I can use another monster on field to accomplish the fusion. So you can go into Red Eyes Dark Dragoon for doing that, and then you have a level 4, another level 4, and then you can go into your Borload Savage Dragon, and we'll trigger his effect to equip our Crystal Hulky Fibrex from the graveyard, which will gain 2 tokens, and it's going to go to 3750 in attack. After that, you'll be able to end your turn, and during your opponent's turn, you can activate your Necroworld Banshee from the graveyard, banishing to activate Zombie World directly from your deck. You only use 2 cards, so it means that by now you have actually 3 cards in your hand, which is really good. You have 2 Omni Negates, you have Zombie World, and from here you can have, I don't know, like whatever you need, but it is a really nice combo. It makes things work really, really well, and it's just really impressive what we can do with a zombie deck. Obviously people are like, but that's not zombies, but I mean, it only happens because we have freaking Mizuki and a ton of Foolish Burials in this deck. And I mean, let's be honest, being able to super poly your opponent because they're zombies. It's insane. This does not bother you at all, but you got to make sure that you're not going to activate before you summon any of this, because since you need dragons for the Muddy Mud Dragon, you got to make sure that your combo is going to go through. And if you activate Zombie World, it's going to actually not allow you to do this combo. So just be careful the way that you use. But yeah, really good stuff, really good stuff. Let's go into the 1-card combo right now, which is a little different than this. Okay, so for this combo, like I said, you're only going to need Solitary. You're still going to be able to bring 2 Omni Negates into the field, but not as solid as the other one. So you're going to summon Solitary, activate its effect, send to the graveyard, to special summon your Unizombie effect, send Mizuki banish, special summon Solitary. You're going to link those two, and then you're going to be able to go already into your Crystal Hockey 5-Rex, which will trigger him to special summon Deskbot. Deskbot, link 3 for Mecha Phantom Beast, Aurorodon. Summon 3 tokens. Here we go, gonna keep like this faster. Deskbot triggers, special summon, and then Synchro 4. And then you already have your first Omni Negate, Hero the Arclight, and a Macrocosmos. Everything sent from the hand and back to the graveyard monsters. They're gonna get banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. And then activate effect, pop both tokens to special summon Mecha Phantom Beast, Aurorodon. And then Aurorodon's effect, it's gonna summon 2 tokens. Then Deskbot 001 summons. And then you can Synchro 4 for your Phonon Pulse Dragon, which will change his level to level 1. And now you need to do this because you have no other option. And Colton Wing, there's another effect as well, that it gains level equal to level of tokens on the field. So if you have 1 token that's level 3 and he's level 4, he's level 7. And this guy is just level 1 right now. You can Synchro into 8 for your Borload Savage Dragon, and then it's still going to trigger to equip or Crystal Hockey 5-Rex. I like to put spread cards on the board because there's some like decks that says like, oh, 7 columns, so you have 1 in each column, which is really nice. 2 negates, 1 negate per turn, but has 2 counters, 1 Omni Negate as well, and it's much better. So I like this combo a lot as well. And then normally, if your opponent decides to go against you because he thinks you're gonna go into this massive freaking combo, honestly, what I recommend is just playing Solitary, send the graveyard, summon, send Mizuki, banish summon, and then that's your third summon. Go into Predaplant, activate Red Ice Fusion, send both to the graveyard, and then Dragoon. And then it's just more stable. If you do this, you're probably also going to side your Rivalry of Warlords inside, and then it's a lock combo, so you don't let your opponent play as well. So really nice combos, really easy to do, and get your opponent really out of nowhere, because no one's expect you to play zombies, and especially such a good build like this. So yeah, really nice. And that was it for the video. If you enjoyed, I would say already, hit the like button, because it takes time to bring combos like this. It's not easy. And for those who are wondering what I was talking about, of the, where are you? Plague Spreader Zombie. If you have like any other card in your hand, you can summon this guy right here. Just go into Salamangreat Almirage, activate effect, send to special summon, banish, and then you can go into your full combo again with Crystal Hockey 5-Rex because he's a tuner and non-tuner. So, yep, really easy combos, really effective. People did not expect these things to happen, and it's really nice. So, if you like this video, like I said already, hit the like button. It helps a lot. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have a great evening.